Hey everybody, Yogi here. I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well. I am in Fond du Lac County right now. I am just coming into the town of El Dorado. El Dorado. I know it's not that song. I know. I couldn't help but think of that. So it's an unincorporated town. We'll take a look and see what we got going on here. I'm just trying to look for small little towns, abandoned stuff. This road trip is going to start now. It's pretty small. It's only got about 1,400 people here in El Dorado. Not a whole lot of notable people here. Notable people from here. Morris S. Barnett, member of the Wisconsin. I can't even pronounce my state right. Wisconsin State Assembly in 1851 and 1857. Morven Duell, member of the Wisconsin State Senate from 1937 to 1939. So that wasn't a very long. So this must be downtown. Well, you got a bar. Oh, it's a bowling alley. So you got a bar and a bowling alley. And yeah, I think that's about it. Martin H. Duell, which must have been a brother, a relation. He was a member of the Wisconsin State Assembly in 1948. And James K. Scribner, he was a member of the Wisconsin State Assembly in 1876. So nobody that nobody recognizable from El Dorado. So I guess that's it for El Dorado. Man, not a whole lot going on in El Dorado. Or shall I say, El Dorado. I hope I don't get a copyright strike for that. I shouldn't. Alright, moving on. Now we're coming up on Pickett. P-I-C-K-E-T-T. It's another unincorporated area. Pickett. Don't mind if I do. Interesting. Looks like they got a gas station here. This community was originally named along with its post office as Welaunee or Welaunee in May of 1850. However, it was later renamed Pickett Station after Army Pickett, an early settler and landowner who also served in the Wisconsin State Assembly during the early 1860s. It was changed to present-day Pickett in 1883. And by golly, I think that's going to be it for Pickett. Pickett never got the ball rolling, apparently. I guess I'm in what you would call the flatlands of middle Wisconsin. I don't know. I was really hoping to find some cool abandoned properties out here, some neat little small towns, and so far I've come across two unincorporated towns. I mean, it's nice out here, peaceful. I don't know. We'll keep on driving, see what we come across. We're coming up to a big lake. Pretty big sized lake. Lake Rush. Named after the world's greatest band. Alright, I'm kidding. It's not named after the world's greatest band, but it's a beautiful day. It was really sunny. I mean, the skies were clear this morning. Oh, there's an old abandoned place, but it's number one, it's gated, it's fenced in, and number two, what's left of it is collapsing. So, all right, I'm coming into Brandon. I'm in Fond du Lac County. It says 882 for a population here. Are there notable people? Well, I guess. Robert M. Graham, who was a dairyist and legislator. John E. Johnson, who was a legislator. Of course, they're all legislators. I kid. Lester Johnson, he was a U.S. representative. Lewis Ralph Jones was a botanist. Laura Ramsey, an actress. David Witten, lawyer and legislator. And Andrew Ye Yorty, with a Y, businessman and legislator. Laura Ramsey, the name kind of rings a bell, but I'm not sure. She's best known for her roles in films such as She's the Man, which came out in 2006, and The Covenant, 2008, 2009's The Ruins, Middlemen Kill the Irishman, and You Are Here. So who says somebody from Brandon, Wisconsin can't make it to Hollywood? I never said that. Here's the downtown area. One block worth. Oh, that's kind of neat. Brandon Public Library. Oh, neat little town. We're now entering Fairwater, and they welcome me, so thank you very much. I appreciate feeling welcomed. Ooh, there's a civic center here, and that's the historical society right by the water tower. And I guess this is going to be the downtown area right here. I guess there's nobody notable that's from here, so... Oh, that's a neat little old mill. So 44. Okay, I see. Yeah. We're on Elm Street. Hope I don't have a nightmare. Get it? Nightmare. Oh boy. I crack me up so much that I just sometimes I can't take it. Slow daycare ahead. Well, maybe they should move a little faster. Ha! There we go again. It's full of jokes. Full of them, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. There's a nice Fairwater Seed and Supply Company there. Yeah, I wish I could tell you more about this place, but there ain't a whole lot. They got the Roost. There's a bar. And Leahy's Rustic Inn. No way. Mr. Leahy has a Rustic Inn here? Oh, that must have been a gas station at one point. Neat little church down the... And here is downtown. Downtown Brandon. We've got a Brandon Meats and Sausage. We got some neat houses here. Some nice little older homes. Doesn't go much farther though. It's only like a couple blocks. I am now just coming into Eureka. I have found it. Eureka! Another unincorporated town. This town, however, has some interesting history. As of 2020, there are 247 residents, up from 129 in 2000. So that's what, a 12% increase, 82% increase. Not bad. This town was actually the setting for the RKO Radio Pictures film All Mine to Give. It's a 1957 film starring Glynis Johns and Cameron Mitchell and Rex Thompson. It's about when a parent dies and then the other and 6 kids are forced to look after themselves. And check that out. It's kind of an interesting movie. I've seen it. It's been a very, very long time since I've seen it. My mom always used to talk about that. So here we are in Eureka. And yeah, not a lot going on here in Eureka. Kind of interesting. A lot of older houses. But there's a place in particular that I'm interested in finding. I've been there once before. So the Foote Mansion, what I'm looking for, Argelis and Augustus Foote constructed the Foote Mansion. It was a huge, huge mansion in Eureka. It had 30 rooms. The floor plan was of 2 mirrored sets of 15 rooms with a great hall in the center. Local folklore claims that it is haunted, and that Al Capone actually used it as a whiskey distillery during Prohibition. I think it was back here, actually. Yeah, it was. It's gone. It's been torn down. It was right next to this farmhouse here. Right back there is where the Foote Mansion used to be, right where that hill is. I don't know if over to the left. That is where the Foote Mansion used to be. So that has been demolished. Yeah, it was in really bad shape. I mean, that thing was, I will post a picture or two. I know I should be able to find something online. But yeah, right over here is where the Foote Mansion was. And that's gone now. So, another piece of history that either collapsed completely or they tore it down because they didn't want to have the stigma of people, which is too bad. Ooh, here's a neat little abandoned piece. Check this out. Drive by it nice and slow. Slow and low. There you go. There's some nice abandonment. Don't know what that might have been at one point.